top stories, Prime Minister Dr. Terence Drew says investing in youth programs is an investment in the country's future. The United Nations says gang violence remains the biggest obstacle to elections in Haiti, and toxic gas is preventing rescuers from reaching 13 workers trapped in a collapsed tunnel in India. Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Midday Major Newscast. Today is Wednesday, 22nd July, and I am Jasmine Thomas. First on the local scene, Prime Minister Dr. Terence Drew says programs such as Aspire and sport camps play an important role in nation building. He said creating more opportunities for young people will help to secure the country's future.
These programs are extremely important to me. For a country to develop well and do well, we must have young people who are given opportunities. And so we are investing heavily in our young people. From the educational side, the financial side, summer camps such as these, and this has grown tremendously. So when I came here this morning and see the level of organization, the number of children here, I am extremely pleased. And this is, I encourage all of our people to contribute to the development of our young people in whatever space they might be. Our young people deserve that investment.
Dr. Drew made these observations at the launch of the 4th Security Forces football camp. He said the enthusiasm shown by the participants has encouraged his administration to make even greater investments in the Federation's young people.
Look at the enthusiasm. The children are happy. They're running around. They're healthy and happy. I mean, that is what you want for a nation's children. And so that type of spirit has imbued me even more to invest more in our young people. This tells me that our future as a country and as a nation is secure. And I'm very hopeful as a result.
The Honorable Dr. Terence Drew. The inaugural St. Kitts and Nevis Diaspora Heritage Emergence Program continued Monday evening with a reception at Government House. Hosted by Governor General Dame Marcella Liebert, the event officially welcomed the young nationals and descendants from the diaspora. It gave participants an opportunity to engage with the Governor General, celebrate their shared heritage, and strengthen their connection to the Federation. The reception formed part of the week-long program, which is designed to reconnect young members of the diaspora with their roots through cultural experiences, leadership development, and national engagement. Participants will continue to explore the history, culture, and development of St. Christopher and Nevis while building relationships with each other and the Federation. The Labour Administration has begun a major rehabilitation project at the Cardin Home ahead of the facility's 100th anniversary in May 2027. Minister of Health, Prime Minister Dr. Terence Drew, toured the facility on Tuesday to mark the start of the work. The project is being managed by the Public Works Department, with labour provided by His Majesty's Prison. Dr. Drew said the government is making a significant investment to provide residents with a safer, more modern and dignified environment. Director of Health Projects and Strategic Initiatives, Dr. Jensen Morton, said the first phase involves repairs to the roof of the lower female wing. It is the first of 4 residential buildings scheduled for upgrades. The work will also cover plumbing, electrical systems, carpentry, flooring, walls and windows. The kitchen, laundry, dining facilities, recreation areas, physical therapy area, and sick bay will also be improved. Once completed, the Cardin Home will receive new furniture and fittings, improved security measures, and a new perimeter fence. On the regional scene, the United Nations says Haiti has made some progress towards elections, but gang violence continues to threaten the country's political transition. Transitional authorities have approved a revised electoral decree and agreed on a budget for the vote. The UN says Haiti must now establish a credible and realistic election timetable. It added that security concerns should not be used to delay the process, but warns that safer conditions are needed for a credible vote. Meanwhile, the gang suppression force has begun patrols and operations in parts of Port-au-Prince. Officials say the force has targeted gang positions, removed barricades, and seized weapons and materials used to make firebombs. However, only about 1,000 of its authorized 5,550 personnel have so far been deployed. The UN also warned that gangs are seeking greater control over transportation routes, economic activity, and public institutions. Haitian authorities say the country is closer than it has been in years to restoring security and holding free and credible elections, but adds that continued international support will be critical. And 2 of Puerto Rico's most senior government officials will leave office next month as they face an investigation into alleged corruption. Chief of Staff Francisco Dominich and his deputy Itza Garcia both deny the allegations. The investigation centers on claims of irregularities and political interference at Puerto Rico's Office of Permit Management. The controversy erupted after former Economic Development Secretary Sebastian Negron resigned in May and accused the government of interfering with the agency's work. More than 10 other officials also resigned. Negron accused Dominich of irregularities involving contracts. Both officials had faced growing pressure to step down, including from members of the governor's own party. Governor Jennifer Gonzalez thanked them for their service, but said her administration would not be distracted by what she called continuous attacks. On the international scene, toxic gas is preventing rescue teams from reaching 13 workers trapped inside a collapsed hydropower tunnel in India. The workers became trapped after a methane gas explosion tore through the tunnel on Monday. 12 other workers were killed. Rescue teams are using specialized breathing equipment and night vision gear, but toxic gas and rising water are making it difficult to enter the tunnel. Authorities say the area's fragile rock formations, seismic activity, and underground gas pockets make tunnel construction especially dangerous. President Donald Trump has approved an agreement that could allow Saudi Arabia to develop uranium enrichment capability for its civilian nuclear program. The agreement has not yet been formally announced, but could be made public as early as today. It is expected to last 30 years and involve U.S. companies in developing Saudi Arabia's nuclear program. The deal could also clear the way for an enrichment facility to be built in the kingdom following a joint U.S.-Saudi study. However, the agreement is expected to face opposition in Congress, and some lawmakers and nuclear non-proliferation experts fear that allowing Saudi Arabia to enrich its own uranium could fuel a regional nuclear arms race. The deal is also not expected to include additional inspection measures that would give the International Atomic Energy Agency greater access to Saudi nuclear facilities. Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman has previously suggested that the kingdom could pursue a nuclear weapon if Iran develops one. The agreement is expected to be submitted to Congress for review. And now for a look at today's weather. Lingering low-level clouds moving across the area could bring occasional showers over the next 24 hours. Temperatures will reach a high of 33 degrees Celsius or 91 degrees Fahrenheit, with a low of 24 degrees Celsius or 75 degrees Fahrenheit. Today will be partly sunny with brief cloudy spells and a 60% or moderate chance of passing showers. Tonight will be fair to partly cloudy with a 20% or slight chance of a brief overnight shower. Winds will blow from the east-southeast at 11 to 30 kilometers per hour or 7 to 18 miles per hour with lighter spells at times. Seas will range from 1 to 1.5 meters or 3 to 5 feet. Sunset today will be at around 6:47, while sunrise tomorrow is expected to be at approximately 5:48. That brings us to the end of the Midday Major Newscast. Join us this evening for these stories and more. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jasmine Thomas. God bless you.